Hello, I'm Theodore Issen. Today I'll be sharing my created act lesson, Shine a Light. This lesson focuses on the acceptance part of the hexaflex and sort of how building this skill is crucial to other parts of the hexaflex. Okay, so I'll get started here with the introduction and move into the lesson. Some things in our life we have control over, like what we choose to eat at a restaurant, which book we're going to check out from the library, or which shirt we're going to wear. Some things we don't have control over, such as what is on the menu at the restaurant, which books are available to check out at the library, or how hot, cold, light, or dark it is outside. We like to think, and are often told by others, that our thoughts are in the first group, but they're actually often in the second group. Okay, having said that, we're just gonna use our imaginations for the first part of this lesson here, okay? So, the lesson says imagining you left your favorite toy earlier while playing outside earlier. It's now dark out. If you're an adult, you can imagine instead maybe you left your driver's license outside, or your car keys, or your punch card at work. Something very important to you that you would probably need to find sooner rather than later. You spend the whole night telling yourself that it's actually bright out, hoping that do this will make it bright enough out for you to find your important object, your work ID. Do you think you're going to be able to find your license at any point while you're telling yourself it's actually bright out? While you're doing this, do you think it will be bright? You will be able to do it? Or will your energy instead be focused on just convincing yourself it's bright? If I were to answer this question truthfully, I don't think I would find what's important to me if instead I'm busy trying to tell myself it's actually bright out. Now imagine instead that you acknowledge that it's dark out and spend all evening trying to turn the sky back on. So, do you think during this time trying to turn back on the sky, do you think you would eventually be successful? Maybe you have 4 hours to spend. Do you think you're going to find a way to turn the sky on? Maybe you have 8 hours? If I had to answer that, I would say no. I have no idea how that would be accomplished. I doubt I would have the means if there were a way. Do you think you'd be able to find your important object, your driver's license, at any point while you're trying to turn on the sky? I would say no. If your energy's focused on trying to turn on the sky, then it's not going to be on the ground or wherever that license may be. Okay, so that was sort of our first part of the lesson here. We're going to move to the second part, which involves a writing utensil, a piece of paper folded into thirds. 3 pieces of paper would also be fine. Okay, so you may have come to the conclusion that it would not be possible to achieve what you wanted, e.g. finding your toy or your other important object, as long as you're trying to deny or to change how dark it is outside. Your thoughts and feelings are the same way. They will come and go in their own time, just the sun will rise and set in its own time. As long as you're denying what thoughts and feelings you're experiencing or spending energy trying to make them go away, you likely will not be able to identify your values or to make committed actions towards them. Okay, so now we're going to take our utensil and a piece of paper. On the top third, we're going to draw ourselves in the dark. You are saying it is dark, in a sense. You are acknowledging and accepting that it is dark. Okay, so I'll just do that. This can be a very rough sketch, obviously. It is dark. Okay. There. It is dark. On the second third of the paper, we're gonna draw ourselves turning on a flashlight. Okay. So. Okay, so it's still dark here, but I'm reaching over, I'm turning on this flashlight. At the bottom third of the paper, the light is now on, and I'm going to write one of my values, let's say 50 feet in front of Stick Me. So, okay, I'll write one of my values. So, I'll just say, just being compassionate of myself and others. Okay. And we're going to draw another one of our values, even twice as far away, so like 100 fake feet away. Okay. Another one of my values, I guess, would, it would be to maintain my health, particularly of my heart. So, maintaining heart healthiness. Okay, and we're going to draw that our flashlight that we've turned on is illuminating these values. See, it turns out they were in the darkness the whole time. The only way we were ever gonna know that is if we first acknowledged it was dark, and then used a tool to illuminate them. Wow, that is cool. Okay, so what thoughts and feelings did this activity bring? It made me realize, I guess, that, yeah, if you are denying problematic things, avoiding them, then you're not going to do much to address any of the reasons that those are to you problematic, right? If you can acknowledge them and accept them, then you can move towards a solution quicker. Does it change how you want to address difficult thoughts or feelings when they arise? Yes, it does. Again, I think the quicker we can accept them and sit with them, the quicker we'll be able to work with them and learn ways to consistently work with them. Okay, so I hope you found this lesson valuable.